Aloha ukulele friends. I'm Kimo Hussey and this is my good friend David Chen, who's from Taiwan. A few years ago, I guess, what, year and a half, 2 years ago?
3 years?
3 years?
Yeah.
Oh, my land, making me feel old. Anyway, about 3 years ago, I was at an ukulele function here in Hawaii, and this person walks up to me, David, and he introduces himself and asks if I'm Kimo Hussey, and I go, why? But anyway, that's how we met and got to know each other. And here's what I initially found out about David. He has such a love for ukulele that at the time he was coming to Hawaii once a year, at least, on his own dime, just to learn as much as he could about ukulele. Why? Because he had decided to make ukulele his profession. He loved it so much. So I wanted to do this session just so that you have opportunity to meet David and get to know him, because from whenever it started, David is at the point right now where he has 2 ukulele stores in Taiwan, travels around the world. And again, just to learn as much as he can about ukulele so that he can share it with you. So David, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into ukulele, and give us a quick background from that to your 2 stores today?
Okay. Actually, I get to ukulele nearly 6 years. Yeah, and before that I was an engineer. And because of I think I first started with music therapy, because my doctor asked me to do the kind of job. And from the music therapy, I've been looking for different kind of instrument which can help those kids, because those kids with like autism or Asperger.
How did you get from engineering to music therapy?
It's a good question. Actually, I think ukulele is just kind of the gift from God.
Ah. Oh, so you got to music therapy through ukulele?
Yeah,
okay.
Because about...
Sorry to interrupt.
No, it's okay. About before 60 years, yeah. And a doctor just came to me, and she asked whether I was interested in doing music therapy. And but before that time, I didn't have experience in that area. So, and she said it's okay, somebody wanna teach me. So when I get to music therapy, then I've been looking for the instrument that can be sing and play at the same time. And I've been looking for like guitar, but guitar is too difficult because 6 string. Yeah.
Pretty big too.
Yeah, and I was a bit frustrated, but I think they should have some instrument. Yeah. So one day the patient came with a ukulele, and at first I thought it was a toy. And he came a few times, then one day he just brought his song book, and it surprised me. How come the toy come with the song book? So I just borrowed his uke, and I looked at the song book, then I realized there's a chord on it. So I think that there's the perfect instrument that I can share music with kids. Right. And also teach them how to play instrument, and then they all love it. At the moment, I have 10 kids. Yeah, and one kid that he was not able to speak, but because when he heard ukulele, he just keeps singing, and finally he can speak. Yeah. So I think ukulele just give me a lot of patience. Yeah, since then. So, but because it's so new to me, and in Taiwan we didn't have too much resource, so that's why I decided to come to Hawaii, to look for resource teachers and makers, whatever I can learn. And 3 years ago, very lucky, I met Kimo Hussey. Yeah, and I met him in ukulele picnic. And the when I first met him is from the music. So I didn't realize, wow, ukulele can play like that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because most of the style that I heard is like strumming, very fast, very fancy, and I start with that. But in the end, I think I should play something different, and also I can develop my own way. Yeah, and I found Kimo's way is very structured and very easy to learn.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I can, with that style, I can develop my own way. But I think the most important is that it shows the beauty of ukulele.
Right.
Yeah.
So as you are coming to Hawaii and wherever you're going to learn about ukulele,
Mm-hmm.
you are also at the same time developing
Mm-hmm.
your store,
Yeah.
your business in Taiwan. How long have you had that store?
It's about 3 years ago. Actually, 4 years ago, I quit my job. Yeah, because
Boy, that's commitment.
yeah, I was struggling at the time. Yeah, because
But you
I
quit
was
to
not sure.
pursue ukulele
Yeah, I quit.
full time.
Yeah, full time. I work part time. I mean, I work as engineer during daytime,
Mm-hmm.
and then nighttime and during the weekend I've been working music therapy and ukulele.
Right.
And I try the possibility that what I can survive
Mm-hmm.
with ukulele, and I explored for more than a year, and I think actually I cannot sleep for nearly a month just to struggle.
Just thinking about it.
Yeah, and yeah, the same. One day I prayed to God, whether if the music that is the way that He want me to pursue, so maybe it can give me the peace of my heart.
Right.
So I just fall asleep.
Right.
So the following day, He gave me an idea, said that I can prepare in advance. So I got an idea that, oh, maybe I can make some preparation. I give myself 6 months just to prepare the cases. Yeah. I go to all the possibility institution that I can teach. I talk to them. So 6 months, the salary reached my goal. Yeah.
So
I
it was
quit the job.
building your ukulele.
Yeah, I spent
business.
6 months. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I found I can survive. Yeah. So I just quit my job.
So how long has it been since you opened your first store?
It's yeah, 3 years.
3 years, and now you have a second one, yes, in
Yeah.
Taiwan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and David and I naturally are at least good friends, and we ought to be because we're actually twins.
Yes.
In the course of building your ukulele business and traveling around the world as you do to learn as much as you can about ukulele, I have a question, and that is, for a person learning to play ukulele
Mm-hmm.
because they enjoy the ukulele,
Yeah.
what do you think is the most important activity for them to do? Because ukulele is so popular now. We have various activities that people can come to enjoy. Their concerts, their festivals. They can join ukulele clubs. They can take lessons. They can watch videos, whatever. In
Yeah.
your mind, based on your experience in Taiwan,
Mm-hmm.
what is the most important thing people can do in order to continue to develop and learn?
I think at first I started know ukulele.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know where I can have the full amount of resource.
Mm-hmm.
I just get what I can get.
Right.
Yeah. So at first I started look on the video
Mm-hmm.
from YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I can see different kind of style. But later on, I think maybe I should go to the Hawaii because it's where the ukulele started. Yeah, so I attend a workshop and attend a concert, festival, and I think different events just give me different patience. Yeah,
Right.
because I can see the different value from that. Like from the concert, I can see the really good quality of the ukulele. How can they play, and but from the workshop I can learn some technically
Right.
in the detail. But from the festival, you can see all the possibility, how people
Right.
enjoy the event. So I think all of them are important for me.
Right.
So that's why each year I start to build up different kind of program. So like in Taiwan, we already have 5 ukulele festival.
Oh wow.
So this
Good
coming
for you.
year we have the 6th.
Mhm.
Yeah, and this time we're gonna add one more, is ukulele retreat. So like we have 3-day ukulele retreat, a week before the ukulele festival. So after the retreat we have 5 concerts around Taiwan.
Mhm.
Yeah, and later on the final day is on the 25th of May. We're gonna have
Right.
ukulele festival. So we invite Kimo to join.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Yeah.
You know, the most important reason why we do things like this is to provide you opportunity to learn. There's one thing, you know, with regard to learning ukulele, and let's just say that that's the technical aspect of learning to play the ukulele. How do you hold C and F and G7 and how do we study different chords and progressions? But the reason why we like to for you to meet people like David is to take a look at other people's experiences with ukulele and try to determine from that what is it that kept them in it, and what is it that provided the fuel, the energy for them to continue to nurture their interest in ukulele. When David talks about things like music therapy and not being able to sleep for a month because he's so excited about getting involved in the ukulele business. See, this is what I would call the emotional aspect of learning to play the ukulele. Why is that important? We can increase the enjoyment we get out of our music incredibly if we put emotion into that music. And it's the same kind of energy that we can put into the music that you've heard David talk about, that kind of helped propel him to do what he does in ukulele now. I want to tell you people that interviews like this, like us, David and me and you, never end. It's because the learning process should never end. So, David, the name of your business is David Ukulele, yes?
Yes.
David, and you're also on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yes, and we'll put some contact information with this video so that you can interface personally with David, because he's very, very good at communication. David, what I want to do is perhaps end this segment by having you play for us a song.
Okay.
Would you mind doing that?
Yeah.
Can you play for us a Taiwanese song?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, go
Okay.
ahead. David Chen, everybody. Thank you so much. Remember that David's festival and his retreat, as well as some associated concerts, are going to be held this coming May of 2014. Please contact David. And if you come, you get to hear me try and sing in Chinese. Thank you so much. See you
Yes.
next time.
Yes, see you next time.